So what would cause a weakening in the production of hydrochloric acid? Drinking with the meals. You see, digestion is a chemical process, and that whole reaction I just showed you only happens in an acid environment. If people are drinking with their meals, it waters down the acid so you don't get that connection. And it's an American habit, isn't it? Certainly an Australian habit. Michael and I go to a restaurant and the waiter, what's the first thing he asks? What will you drink? No, we won't have anything to drink. Oh, we'll just bring you water. Now, if we say no, thank you, every waiter in the restaurant is coming to us. You don't have water? We let them put the water there. Okay, it just keeps them quiet. I think it's because people are so busy, they've got no time and they sit to eat. Oh, I haven't drunk. And then they drank water. And a lot of people think they'll just wash the food down. Wash the food down, they basically wash all their digestive enzymes away. We should be stopping water ideally half an hour before the meal, resume about an hour and a half after the meal. That hour and a half allows time for those digestive enzymes to start their breakdown. If someone's thirsty after a meal, by all means have a mouthful. But large fluid with the meal will water it down. Also, when people are eating every couple of hours, you see, we have one stomach. And that stomach, there's much research to prove this, that one stomach takes 3 to 4 hours to digest. And then that stomach loves a 1 hour rest. So what's that between meals? That's 5 to 6 hours between. Surely not for children. Do you know they've got the same digestive tract? And you might have noticed, I worked out very early, children say they're hungry when they're bored. Have you noticed? And often, when a hunger pang is experienced between meals, it's often dehydration. One day my son Peter came to me and said, Mum, the water's not doing it anymore. I looked at my watch and said, great, it's lunchtime. When the water's not doing it anymore, it usually is time to eat. Also, what exhausts the hydrochloric acid is eating large amounts at the end of the day. See, when we go to sleep at night, our stomach wants to sleep too. So if there's a huge meal in there, you know, everything slows down. The digestion's going to be very slow. And when the person wakes up in the morning, do they feel like eating? No. Now, my son James, he's a builder. He works out every day. He's very fit. He eats 4 meals a day. He has breakfast at 5:30, and his metabolism is so fast because he's working so much that he has another meal at 11, and he has another meal, I think, about 4, and he goes to the gym at night and works out, and he has something else to eat about 7:38, and it does him well. Can you see how you've got to play with what works for you? One man said to me, I grew up with 8 brothers. Our mother and father said you're having main meal for breakfast, main meal for lunch, and that's it. He said, we're working hard on the farm. He said, we'd get into our cars and go to town and eat junk at night. That mother would be far wiser to see she's got growing boys who are working hard and provide something for them to eat at night. So a meal at night that would digest quickly would be fruit or a salad or soup. Big growing boys can have 4 bowls of soup, or a protein drink. A protein drink can digest easily. You just got to work out what works for you, and your body will quickly tell you what's working.
And remember, everyone's routine looks different. For instance, if you find you're hungrier earlier in the day, you might shift your main meals toward breakfast and lunch, then have something lighter in the evening. But if you're someone who wakes up later or has a different work schedule, you'll adjust accordingly. The key is paying close attention to your body's signals. It's better to be guided by genuine hunger rather than simply the clock or the social pressure to eat at specific times. Let me know where you are watching from. I will be giving out free copies of my book. Tell me why you really want this book. Another factor to consider is how you eat. Many people rush their meals, barely chewing their food and swallowing large chunks. That places extra strain on the stomach. Proper chewing starts the digestive process in the mouth, mixing saliva, which contains enzymes, with your food. This step is crucial for easing the workload on your stomach and ultimately your entire digestive tract. When you chew thoroughly, you naturally slow down, giving your brain time to register when you're satisfied, helping prevent overeating. Stress also plays a significant role in digestion. When you're anxious or overwhelmed, blood flow to the digestive organs can decrease, slowing down production of hydrochloric acid. Taking a moment for a few deep breaths before your meal, saying a short prayer, or simply pausing in gratitude can calm the mind and prepare the body to digest properly. Even setting the table nicely or sitting somewhere peaceful can make a real difference to your digestion. If you suspect you have low stomach acid, there are a few approaches you can try. Firstly, reduce or eliminate excessive liquid intake during meals, as we mentioned. Secondly, consider including small amounts of bitter foods or bitter herbs in your diet. These can gently stimulate stomach acid production. Foods like arugula, endive, radicchio, or herbal bitters may be helpful in boosting digestive secretions. Of course, not everyone enjoys strong flavors, so starting with mild bitters or mixing them into a salad dressing can make them more palatable. Some people also find that a little lemon juice or raw apple cider vinegar in water, sipped well before a meal, can offer similar benefits. But do test these approaches carefully and listen to your body. If you feel any discomfort, back off and consult a healthcare professional for individualized guidance. Lastly, remember that consistency is your friend. If you snack every hour or nibble throughout the day, your stomach never truly gets the rest it needs between meals. That can dilute and diminish your production of hydrochloric acid over time. By spacing out your meals, allowing your body 3 or 4 hours of real downtime, and being mindful of what and how you eat, you set yourself up for better digestion and improved overall health. So to sum up, 1. Avoid drinking large amounts of fluids with meals. 2. Aim for a break between meals of about 5 to 6 hours if possible. 3. Chew thoroughly and eat at a calm, unhurried pace. 4. Manage stress. Take a few moments to relax before mealtime. 5. Experiment with natural ways to support stomach acid, like mild bitters or small amounts of diluted lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. 6. Let your body guide you. Notice how you feel after meals and adjust as needed. By making these small but significant lifestyle changes, you'll likely notice improved digestion, better nutrient absorption, and a more comfortable stomach overall. And remember, each of us is unique, so fine-tune these principles to fit your life. As you pay closer attention to your body, you'll discover what truly helps you feel light, energized, and well-nourished every day. If you found these insights helpful, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future health tips. And if you have any questions or personal experiences to share, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you.